right up to about here.
BJ Clausen figures the water got about 4 inches high inside his office at Capital City Yachts.
The tide was running through the building. Wish I would have brought boots this morning.
Parking lots, main downtown roads, and a handful of businesses found themselves submerged when the king tide rolled in around 9 a.m.
This is the worst I've ever seen it in 35 years.
We've got our shop vacs in and we're getting our shampooers.
The dining room carpet got wet at the Bud Bay Cafe. First time anyone can remember that happening.
This kind of caught us off guard. We didn't realize it was going to be this big of a surge.
This morning was a pretty extraordinary event. It's the highest tide Olympia has seen, I believe, on record.
The city says the storm that brought sea level up to eye level was almost half a foot higher than any other tide ever recorded in Olympia. The city's water resources director blamed a barometric pressure that he says bottomed out.
It all has to do with which way the wind's blowing and what the barometric pressure is.
But the damage was minimal. Bud Bay served lunch, and the waters receded as fast as they came in.
So we had to literally put sandbags to try to at least keep the water from going in.
Once the danger passed at Lena Drath's restaurant, she focused on helping some of the flood's smallest victims, jellyfish.
They were just like full-size jellyfish and trying to float back to the water. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's sad. Like they're just gonna die on the street. So I gathered them and took them back to the water.
She picked them up off 4th Avenue and walked them over here to the dock and put them back in Puget Sound, at least for 4 or 5 of those little jellyfish. There is another king tide in the forecast for tomorrow, but the city is not expecting a repeat, thankfully. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.